Pomona mythology. Pomona, listen. Latin, Pomona, was a goddess of fruitful abundance in ancient Roman religion and myth. Her name comes from the Latin word pomum, fruit, specifically orchard fruit. Pomona was said to be a wood nymph. Etymology. The name Pomona is a derivation from Latin pomus, fruit tree, fruit, possibly stemming from Proto-Italic *po, e/omo taken off, pict, cognate with Umbrian pumum, ultimately from Proto-Indo-European *h1 e/omo what is to be taken. Mythology. In the myth narrated by Ovid, she scorned the love of the woodland gods Silvanus and Picus, but married Vertumnus after he tricked her, disguised as an old woman. She and Vertumnus shared a festival held on August 13. Her priest was called the flame Pomonalis. The pruning knife was her attribute. There is a grove that is sacred to her called the Pomum, located not far from Ostia, the ancient port of Rome. Pomona was the goddess of fruit trees, gardens, and orchards. Unlike many other Roman goddesses and gods, she does not have a Greek counterpart, though she is commonly associated with Demeter. She watches over and protects fruit trees and cares for their cultivation. She was not actually associated with the harvest of fruits itself, but with the flourishing of the fruit trees. In artistic depictions she is generally shown with a platter of fruit or a cornucopia. Namesakes, 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 namesakes. The city of Pomona, California, in Los Angeles County, is named after the goddess. Pomona College was founded in the city and retained its name even after relocating to its present-day location in Claremont. The Pomona Docks, formerly part of the Manchester Docks, were built on the site of the Pomona Gardens. A former public house nearby was named the Pomona Palace. 32 Pomona is a main belt asteroid discovered in 1854. Representations in art. A bronze statue of Pomona sits atop the Pulitzer Fountain in Manhattan's Grand Army Plaza in New York. The fountain was funded by newspaper tycoon Joseph Pulitzer, designed by the architect Thomas Hastings, and crowned by a statue conceived by the sculptor Carl Bitter. The fountain was dedicated in May 1916. Pomona is briefly mentioned in C.S. Lewis's children's book Prince Caspian. Der Sieg der Fruchtbaren Pomona, The Victory of Fruitful Pomona, is a 1702 opera by Reinhard Kaiser. Pomona is the title of a play by Alastair McDowell, commissioned in 2014 for the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama. Pomona briefly appears in Rick Riordan's fantasy novel The Last Olympian, in which she expresses sympathy toward those rebelling against the rule of Jupiter. Pomona Sprout is professor of herbology magical botany in the Harry Potter novels. Pomona is one of 3 statues featured at the Massachusetts Horticulture Society's Elm Bank Horticulture Center, along with Ceres and Flora. Gallery.